Brian Winnikins at the World Dairy Expo. Our Expo broadcast is being brought to you in part by Comro Sales and Service, AMPI, Weir Chevrolet, your Featherlight dealer of Bangor, the Animal Wellness Center of Buffalo Valley, and Annabis Silo. I am with Dr. Paul McGraw. He is the new state veterinarian here for the state of Wisconsin, replacing Dr. Alan Felt. He replaced Dr. Alan Felt in April. And Dr. McGraw, again, thanks for joining us. Well, one of the big things over the summer that a lot of folks were concerned about was West Nile virus, but we were pretty lucky, weren't we?
I think the word's out that a lot of people are vaccinating their horses, and that's been a very successful process. So we've had a few, but not a lot of West Nile.
Has there been any other disease issues that your office has been made aware of here since you started in April, or no?
Well, we had serological positive, so a blood test positive for avian influenza. So we did do an area test down in southeast Wisconsin, but we were proved that it was negative. We never had it in any of the 110 flocks that we actually tested, so that was good, but it is an export issue for our poultry products out of Wisconsin.
What about hog producers? They've been dealing with a virus. Has that been in Wisconsin?
We have one report of a porcine epidemic diarrhea, so that's a new disease in the U.S. We think probably in the last year sometime it came in, and it's been devastating to sow herds or to the baby pigs when a herd does break. But fortunately, we've not had a big issue in Wisconsin yet.
One of the big things since the BSE cow was discovered in the States a while back has been animal traceability. Now, we've talked a little bit about West Nile, we've talked about the hog virus, also the avian influenza. That's why animal traceability and the RFID tags are so important, right?
That's exactly right. When there is a disease test positive animal, we need to be able to control the disease. And the avian influenza was a great example where we were able to use livestock premises registration, so we knew where all the poultry flocks were, so we could just contact them and do the testing. Animal disease is the one thing that can stop trade. Other countries can ban our trade if we have a disease outbreak, so by us finding it, getting it under control, and eliminating it as quick as possible, our export markets will open up again.
Again, we are talking with Dr. Paul McGraw. He is the new state veterinarian for the state of Wisconsin. And Dr. McGraw, animal welfare issues. It's kind of a new thing. It's the trendy thing in consumer media and with a lot of consumers and some, a lot of fast food organizations. But animal welfare has been a top issue at the Department of Agriculture for a long, I think really since the department was formed, right?
Yeah, there's concern with production animals, that they're housed in a way that they're comfortable. And they, of course, it benefits a producer if they have longevity. If they're a comfortable cow, they'll have less disease, less stress, and they'll be able to produce more. So working with the industry, the university does a lot of work. There's been a lot of work out of the School of Veterinary Medicine on housing cattle in a more comfortable area in sand or whatever the stall formation may be, so that they're more comfortable. So animal welfare and production agriculture is a really big issue, and it's a really big issue for the producers.
Again, Dr. McGraw, we appreciate you joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
That is Dr. Paul McGraw with the state of Wisconsin. He is the state veterinarian for the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture. From World Dairy Expo, I'm Brian Winnikins.